but it's not, every possibility that works. All right, so remember when we're factoring a trinomial like this, we're trying to get two binomials that are going to multiply to the original problem. Okay. Now, from using FOIL, we know certain things have to happen. There's 4 slots in these binomials. You have the first slot in each binomial. We know it has to multiply to the first term. Okay. And then the second slot in each binomial has to multiply to the last term. Okay. Now that middle term is the inside and outside part of FOIL. So we're going to have to, again, try the different possibilities here. All right, these red ones. We know they have to multiply to 3x squared. Well, what numbers multiply to 3x squared? Okay. And we only have one possibility. We could have 3x and 1x. Okay. Those are the only numbers that multiply to 3x squared. Okay. The last term has to multiply to 1. Well, what numbers multiply to 1? There's only one possibility, 1 and 1. Okay. And since they're the same number, it doesn't matter where we put them. We could put the first, each slot is going to be 1. Okay. And then the signs, we know both factors have to be plus because in the trinomial it's all addition. Okay. So it's going to be plus and plus. Okay. Now this was an easy one. This one we knew, there's only one way to do this. Okay, because the 1 and the 1 and 3x and x. Okay. So this one was easier. Let's try one without just only one possibility. Okay. And also you could do a quick FOIL here. First 3x times x, 3x squared. Outside 3x times 1, 3x. 1 times x, 1x. Add those together to get the 4x that we need. And then 1 times 1 is 1 for the last. Okay. All right, so again, brute force, guess and check. We're just trying all possibilities. This next problem, okay, again, we know we're going to have 2 binomials. We're going to try and have 2 binomials. Okay. This one we're multiplying. The last term is negative and the middle term is positive, which means one has to be negative and the other has to be positive. Okay. We're not going to worry about that right now. So I always like to start with the first term. I got 2x. Now luckily 2 is prime, so there's only one possibility for what's going to multiply to 2x. And that possibility is going to be 2x and 1x. Okay. Now for the last term, it has to multiply to 15. Well, now we have some options. We know 1 and 15 works. And we know 3 and 5 works. Okay. Now this is where the guessing and checking, if you will, comes in. We could put the 3 in the first slot, 5 in the second. We can put 1 and 15. We could do 5 and 3. There's 4 possibilities here. And we also know that 1 has to be positive and 1 has to be negative. Okay. So I'm just going to guess. I'm just going to pick one. Okay. Let's put, I don't know, let's do negative 3 over here, which would make this have to be plus 5. Okay. So I want to check. It's possible that I just guessed and picked the right one. It's, actually I think I did. Okay. Do a quick inside and outside multiplication. 2x times 5 is 10x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Okay. Combine those like terms, you end up with 10 plus negative 3, which is 7x. Okay. So I just picked the right one first try. Okay. So our answer here, our factored form, is 2x minus 3 times x plus 5. Okay. Now, if I didn't pick the right numbers first try, there's 2 possibilities. Either I got the wrong number in the middle term. So if you got the wrong number, you got to pick the other factor pair. If you got the right number but opposite sign, so remember I needed plus 7x, and I got plus 7x. What if I would have gotten negative 7x? If you got negative 7x and you need the opposite sign, you just flip the signs. Okay? So instead of making this one negative, you'd make it plus, and this one plus, you'd make it minus. All right, and the last one here. All right, so this one's a little harder than the first two. We know it's going to be two binomials. Okay. We also know that since the trinomials are all plus, our two binomials are going to be plus. Okay. But now we have options. The first term is no longer prime. Okay, the other two examples we had prime a values. We have 6 here. Okay. So that means we could have 3x and 2x to give us 6x squared. Or we could have 6x and 1x. And that also gives us 6x squared. Okay. 15, same as the other problem. We know 15 can be 1 and 15, or 3 and 5. Okay. All right, so we have a couple different things to pick from. I'm just going to start and pick one. I'm going to pick 3x and 2x for my first term. Okay. And I'll pick 1 and 15 for my second terms. Okay. I'll just go 1 here and 15 here. Again, it doesn't matter. We're just seeing what happens. It doesn't have to be right on the first try. Okay. And then you always want to try quick inside-outside multiplication. So give us 2x. This will give us 45x. Okay. We need the middle term to be 19. Okay, well 45 and 2 is not going to give us 19. Okay. So we're going to try something else. Okay. So instead of 1 and 15, we could swap them. We could do 15 and 1. Now again, some of you could probably just do these quick inside-outsides in your head. I will write them out. Outside is 3x, inside is 30x. Again, we're looking for 19. That's not it. Okay, so maybe 15 and 1 aren't the winner here. Okay, so let's try something else. We'll try 3 and 5. Okay. Now it's also entirely possible that the 3x and the 2x is wrong. Okay, but this is why it's brute force. We're going to try basically every possibility until we get it. So let's try 3 and 5. Okay. Quick little inside-outside multiplication. It's going to be 6x. It's going to be 15x. And again, we're looking for 19, and this isn't it. Okay. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you pick the right ones in the first try, sometimes you don't. All right, well, there's only one more possibility for 3x and 2x being the first terms, and that's what if we change this to 5 and this to 3. Okay. And again, we're looking for 19x. Okay. Inside, 5 times 2x is 10x. Outside, 3x and 3 is 9x. 10x and 9x gives us 15x or 19x. Okay, so that's what we want. Unfortunately, it was the fourth option, but it could have been worse. Okay, so we got what we need. This works when we multiply, so that is your answer. Okay, so again, brute force. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you pick it the first time. Once you do a lot of these, you'll start to kind of figure out that we need our factors to be either close together or further apart. The further apart the factor pairs are, the bigger the middle number is. So there are some shortcuts here, but again, we're just trying every possibility. Okay. So this is part 1. I'm going to have part 2 with some more example problems. If you want to check that out.